slower than normal when they're on their laptop?
Are they?
No, they're slow as shit when they're on their TV.
On your
Yeah.
TV? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah,
All
they're
right,
actually
guys.
faster.
There's like that 7 to 15 second delay when it's on your TV.
Oh,
But
damn.
when you're using a computer and stuff, then it's instantaneous.
We are live. This is the Ravens of the Realm 10th Town Hall. And we've actually got a guy named Slug Terra to my left here. Everyone just wave at him. Let's wave at him. Yeah. Hi, Slug
Wait,
Terra.
what are we doing?
Mama always told me not to wave at strangers.
We waved at Slug Terra. Do we have everyone here?
That jerk ass.
Hold on.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna start off this meeting by saying welcome, and I'd like my name is Private Black. I am leader of the Ravens of the Realm, in case you didn't know that. And hey all, yeah, Solar, I saw that message instantaneously, and I would like everyone to say who they are here with me in this PlayStation Network party chat, if you would be so kind, on this happy Valentine's Day. Sound off.
Solar.
Mike, Pat, kill.
Rip Nerd.
God's Fallen. And Inaki 33.
Wonderful, wonderful. Thank you.
Like Anie and Rip are doing it at the same time.
Thank
What is
you.
this? What is this dance that you guys are doing?
It's the Hotline Bling dance. It's the,
Ugh.
Rip Nerd.
Put
the song.
No, we're not putting the song
Song Rip.
after the town hall
No.
meeting.
So
So
during the football rave.
I'd like to start off our 10th town hall meeting with, of course, some housekeeping items, and remind everyone that the purpose of these meetings is to get more Ravens involved that want to be involved with our community. Exactly. Thank you. Now, when a person has the floor, I would like them to be the only one speaking. If a person has background noise, please mute your mic unless you were the one speaking. Did you catch that pause? I was listening for background noise so I could call someone out. Just kidding. Once a person has finished speaking, please make it known that you are finished. You know, hey, I'm done talking, you know, whatever. Now, if you're directing a specific question to a person, then please name the person before asking your question. Now, if you want to answer a question that is not directed to a specific person, then please state your name and say that you would like to answer the question or concern. Remember, Ravens and fledglings and anyone else out there, there are no stupid questions. And everyone, please be respectful and courteous. If you are unable to speak politely, then you will be asked to leave the meeting. Right, now, for individuals watching the stream, hello.
Woo!
And if you would please post questions or comments, and we'll bring them up in the order that they are received. But try to keep it to, you know, whatever we're talking about at that time, if at all possible. That'd be awesome. All right. So, first order of business, Ravens. I want to first off thank Mike Patkill for providing me with the information of our latest Ravens since our last town hall meeting. And there are quite a few, actually. I saw the list and I was a little shocked. Thank you, Mike, for that information. And since our last town hall meeting, we've had 8 new Ravens. We've got Texas Firebird 254, join date February 2nd. Then we've got Jad 5000, join date February 3rd. We've got X Pyro Man 1011, join date February 5th. Then we've got Lieutenant Half Ounce, join date February 5th. And we've got Big Band from Guam, I believe. Is that right? I think he is. Join date February 8th.
Yep.
Thank you, Solar. And we've got Auroris. Am I saying that right? Auroris. Join date February 8th. And we've got Jolly 008119. Join date February 8th. And then we've got Slim. Join date February 9th. Let's give those brand new Ravens a round of applause. Clap, 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 clap.
Clap, clap,
Yeah.
welcome.
Yeah, welcome.
You did it.
Woo!
You did it.
Clap them cheeks.
All right. So what I would like to do is also say that in case anyone didn't know, we are officially at 625 subscribers on YouTube. Woo!
Yeah. That's pretty solid.
Yeah. Heck yeah, it is. And I actually took it a step further, and I just wanted to kind of give you guys, throw some numbers at you. You know, I'm a numbers guy, or I like to think I am. So I went into the YouTube analytics, and I actually pulled up some information. And our total watch time in minutes is 29,690.
So you're saying we're the #1 channel on YouTube.
I am not saying that.
That's what the numbers don't lie, guys.
You heard it here first, folks.
The numbers don't lie.
And we've got 12,455 views total. Let's see. In the past 28 days, we've gained 104 subscribers. All right. So, looking at our top 10 videos, I was kind of surprised to see, you know, what the top 5 were. Oh, whoops. Something's going on. Hold on. Okay. So, let me go back here. All right, so top video is Eris Morn, actually, for watch time in minutes. It's 13,726 minutes total. Which actually...
People rewatched it then.
Well, it actually beat out the War Priest, which surprises me. But it's...
It's longer, so it plays longer.
Well, it's only I just checked. It's 20 seconds longer, which and War Priest says almost 5 times the views.
It does. I know.
1,000 views, and Eris Morn has 34,000.
So
on an infinite in the background.
Nice.
And the War Priest video is only shy by like less than 500 minutes as far as watch time goes. Now, what's really interesting is that the third top video is actually Raven's Town Hall number 8. That is our third in the top 10 out of our videos. I'm not sure what we talked about or what happened during it. I'm going to have to go back and rewatch it. I'm curious now. We've got 487 minutes watched total and 92 views. Now, fourth, I'm just going to go through the top 5. Fourth is Your Wizard Guardian with 466 minutes total watch time and 330 views. Now, the number 5 is also a Raven's Town Hall meeting number 9 with 457 minutes watched and 71 views. So, that's very interesting to me. I don't know. What do you guys think? See, numbers are interesting. Yeah.
It is pretty cool.
Because, I mean, honestly, if I jumped into a video and saw people talking, I would kind of just jump ship.
Well, it's good that because, I mean, obviously, I guess, like, even though they have much fewer views, they're much longer than the town halls are much longer than the normal videos. But it's good to see that that people are sticking around, you know, and not just turning it on, turning it back off. You know, they're actually watching or listening to the town hall meetings. Like, if they're missing like this live version, it's great to see that people are tuning in, and getting their information on YouTube or even if they're watching it on Twitch, because like Twitch holds videos for a couple days after they air. But I just mentioned that they're on YouTube, so people getting their information that way. That's awesome.
Heck yeah. So yeah, I definitely felt like that was definitely something I needed to talk about after seeing that we hit 625 subscribers and just the overall analytics of the YouTube channel. But yeah. So the next topic that I wanted to talk about is actually our first ever local gaming event, which was hosted by Ravens of the Realm, which would be Rev here and myself, of course. It was entitled For the Love of Gaming, and it was last night at Roll to Play, which is Blue's shop, from 5 till how long did we go till? Like 1
o'clock.
1 a.m. Rev?
Yeah.
Well, I'd like Rev, if you I really like if you talk about it and just kind of detail it out for everybody.
So what it was is that Blue's shop is tabletop gaming specific, and she felt like she wanted to branch out to console gaming, and she ended up getting her hands on a good amount of systems and a good amount of games, and that's how we started this whole gaming shindig. So For Love of Gaming was a pre-Valentine's Day tournament style games. We had like Battlefront 2 on the original Xbox. We had Halo 4 on the 360, Forza after it finally finished installing. Then we had Injustice, Super Smash Brothers, Mario Kart, things like that. And we actually had a lot of people come by. They didn't start getting busy till about 8 o'clock.
Mm-hmm.
And it was really hard to move around the store and do your volunteer gig.
Yes.
So it was very successful. I mean, went there, had some fun, got some good pizza, and then
great.
Geno's.
Yeah, Geno's is great. It was a great atmosphere. I had a lot of fun myself, and we definitely learned a lot. I think we've actually got a follow-up meeting here in the next couple weeks, just to talk about what worked and what didn't work. But if any of you local Ravens are interested in coming to these events, we definitely suggest that you do, because we have a lot of fun. And Rev did mention that it is BYOB, so that's also pretty cool.
Nice.
But yeah, did anybody have any questions about that event or any other things they wanted to talk about as far as like local events maybe?
Are you guys planning on making that a recurring like event?
Yes.
Or is it just kind of a one-off thing? Okay, cool.
Yes, we are. That is something that I'm very interested in definitely pushing the Ravens themselves, and me and Rev were talking about making sure that we have like maybe a banner or something that we can put up, and maybe even like a table. We had a exchange gamer tags table where people would put their gamer tags on a post-it and leave it on the table, what system they were and everything else, which was pretty cool. Just trying to bring people together like what we've done here. I think that's the biggest.
Family bitch.
Damn it, Rev. I'm sorry.
Hey, she's got a cool hairdo at least.
Sinead O'Connor shit out of here.
Actually, I believe Beansprout is My Life is G, right? Am I right?
Yeah, I think so. I have it written down. Hang on.
But to answer his question, we actually live in the Dallas-Fort Worth area, which is, I wouldn't say like technically like really super close to Wichita, Kansas. Okay, good. It is My Life is G. Fantastic. But somebody vibrating?
Yeah, someone's vibrator's going on.
I'm always vibrating.
Wait until after.
Sorry, that's my phone.
Oh, okay. But yes, we are in the Dallas-Fort Worth area, and we're all about the gaming. We like to have fun.
Hey, Private.
What's up?
Can I elaborate on the banner?
Of course.
So I actually researched this earlier today. There's this banner shop that's really local. Like it's within walking distance of my apartment. And they do banners and signs and things like that. And I was actually thinking about making said banner. I would just want a couple of ideas what the banner should have on it and when we're hosting these events. So that way whenever we're like helping the hosting like with Ravens of the Realm, we could have it hanging up somewhere. So any ideas anybody might have, they can throw them my way and see if we can get it on that banner.
Sweet.
I'd like some Raven art on there, but you know.
Have people submit stuff. I know Pyro is either in school for graphic design or has a degree in graphic design or something like that. He's actually pretty creative. You could talk to him.
Right.
Sweet. We will definitely hit him up. Thank you for elaborating
And
on that.
Staples makes awesome banners and stuff.
Well, because this banner, it's the size is going to be like 6 feet wide and like 3.5 feet tall. So it's going to be a decent sized banner. It's I'll be able to just roll it up, bring it wherever we go. So I was just going to bring it to RavenCon as well.
Yes.
I would definitely suggest doing wherever you get your image from, do it in a very, very high resolution so you don't lose pixels when printing.
Yeah.
So make sure it's done on a computer correctly.
Yeah.
Sweet. Yeah, that would be awesome. And if we can get any input whatsoever, don't forget about the suggestion box. Speaking of the suggestion box, I think we have one item from that. And I'm just going to go ahead and read that off. We got one suggestion. And that came to us February 4th. And it reads, "Free the good D from Limbo. Accept him as a fledgling." And my response is never. That will never happen. So whoever you are, the good D, just...
I'm sure whoever that was has been waiting a long time for that to be.
Yeah. Don't forget, guys.
I'm sure Rev.
Yeah, it wasn't me.
It's on the members
Valentine's
page.
Day, I think it would have been appropriate to add the good D to the Raven.
Don't forget, guys. The suggestion box is on the members homepage at ravensoftherealm.com. I think it's / not just members. It's something else. Our members, maybe.
Our dash members.
Our dash members. Thank you, Solar. Send any suggestions whatsoever. It's anonymous if you so choose to be. I'm all about reading off suggestions during town hall meetings when we have them. So yeah. So the next topic that I have is the most recent thing that I think maybe some of you are aware of or might not be aware of. It's the series that was started by one of our own Ravens, Hokage. And I've actually taken the time to post it up on our website, on our homepage. I believe it's entitled The Raven Chronicles. Is that right?
Correct. Yeah, the Raven Chronicles.
Raven Chronicles.
Episode 1, Private Black.
Sweet. And I want to thank Hokage for really leading that and, sticking to it, creating a Twitch account, and I want to thank Mike for those the intros and the outro on that. It was sweet. I got the chance to take a look at it actually before this town hall meeting, but it is posted officially on the Ravens homepage, and you can go check it out there. Thanks again, guys, for that, and I look forward to seeing more of those, Hokage. So definitely keep going. Don't stop. Um, so yeah, and
Private, if I may.
Go ahead.
I just made it public on the YouTube channel as well. I was just waiting for an official announcement, but just give it a couple minutes and it should be there. You can obviously watch it on the site since it's on the ravensoftherealm.com. And I also posted the link in the Twitch chat. So if you guys are watching on Twitch, you can just click the link. Wait till after this meeting, of course. So,
of course.
So you can, yeah. But yeah, it's a great interview that Hokage did with Private.
Sweet. And I wanted to reiterate the winner of the Ravens design contest. I don't think I got the chance to announce that in a town hall. Did I do that? I'm really bad with remembering if I did.
No, you did not do that because it was Super Bowl Sunday.
That's what it was, and I really would like to take the time to congratulate Anie on winning that design contest. Congratulations, Anie. And that is also on the Ravens website. You'll have to scroll back. How many posts? Two posts to see her wonderful design. And I look forward to seeing how it's implemented on our brand new T-shirts. I can't wait to buy one myself.
And I'm in the process of doing all of that as well. I have not given up. It's just taking some creative design, getting it all to transfer over the right way.
Definitely.
But it is in the works. Don't worry.
I have all the faith, because if you can't do it, then no one can. Sweet, fantastic.
I do what I can.
Did you want to add anything else to that, Solar? I mean, as far as like maybe people who want to submit more designs, maybe, or just maybe if they had something and now they're an official Raven or anything like that.
Yeah, I'm always looking for designs and stuff. I'm actually in the process of making coffee mugs and a couple other things that now, like computer mouse pads, decals for PlayStations, stuff like that. But we just have now the 2 designs. So if you are wanting to submit a design for that so that we have couple more options to choose from. I'm not going to put any more designs on T-shirts just yet because Anie went through a lot of work to make sure that but to submit a nice design for the T-shirts, and I don't want to say, hey, you won, but everybody else is getting their T-shirts done too. I want to give Anie a little bit of time to have just her design on a T-shirt, and then we're going to move from there and add a few more designs. But if you want to have a design for any sort of Ravens swag or anything like that, send it to me, email it to me. You can email it to the ravensoftherealm@gmail.com. You can send it to me in a line message. You can, however you feel like getting it to me. If you have any questions, you guys know where to find me.
She's always there. In the chats,
always.
when you least expect it, she's there. Trust me.
I'm always watching.
So I mean, again, thank you, Solar, for what you do, and appreciate you taking control of that design contest and really leading that, and getting the votes in and making sure that people voted on time and stuff like that. I'm glad that we set deadlines for that, because I think the last time I did something like that, there wasn't a whole lot of deadlines for votes, and it just kind of got messy, and yeah. So yeah, thank you. Oh, go ahead.
I also wanted to say really quick, the amount of people that voted shocked me. Over half of the clan voted for T-shirts.
Woo! That's a good thing. Woo!
Yeah, in the past. So that's like, we have what? Well, at that time we had, I think, 85 members. So that's 30 some odd members, 40 some odd members. It was 42. Would have been 50%, and we had roughly 50 people vote. So that was a big deal. I really wasn't expecting that many votes. And I also wanted to say really quick, the other 3 people that submitted designs, I wanted to talk to you guys. I had a couple of ideas for your designs, so they still are recognized and usable and not just kind of go to the wayside now that that contest is over. So, but that's a secret, so I'm not announcing that yet.
Future town hall meeting. We'll just put it like that.
Yes.
Fantastic.
Okay, now I'm really done.
Thank you, Solar. My next topic, and I'm gonna kind of shift gears here. I know we've kind of gone through quite a few things. Is PvP and the recent changes with the PvP chat. And what I wanted to do was give the floor over to Anie, who is leading that chat and doing some different things, and we're testing out some new things with the PvP chat. So Anie, I mean, if you I'd like to give you the floor, and I'd like to just hear, have you talk about what your plans are for the PvP chat and things like that, and talk about what your vision is, if you would, please.
Yeah, that's fine. Well, I also want to apologize for that message that the first message that was put on the wall. I know it came across kind of like an elite group. That was not the purpose. It's not the purpose of this movement that I'm trying to do. It's just that since we created the PvP chat, and we always had great ideas of what to do with it, but we never had the time, or we never put the effort of getting it done. I know Private was in charge of it at one point. We had, at the time we had officers, and it was never taken care of. So I talked to Private about this, and I said, well, at this moment we have no PvE content. So, and pretty much the only thing we do is PvP. So I was thinking that we can train our members to be more active, or to know what guns to take in, or to set up their subclasses, to be more active in the chat and in PvP with the whole group. Because I seen Ravens, doing the whole look for group to PvP, and we have a lot of members. So if we can bring more information into the chat and make everybody, get everybody more active to help, and I think it can actually be a great thing at this moment. If you guys have any questions, please let me know. We're going to start the whole clinics next week. It will be, this coming up Monday, will be Private. Will be helping with the Warlock. I asked him if he could help me. He actually has been playing the Warlock since the beta, so he knows how to use the Warlock. So
I like to think I do.
We'll find out. But yeah, guys, it should be fun. I just want everybody, and I know you guys have a whole question about the whole kicking out of the chat and kicking people from the group. I will be sending messages to all the people that will be removed from the chat and letting them know that everybody that is removed are welcome to come back. The only reason why I'm doing this is that I want people to be active in the chat. And if they're not active, they're basically not helping move the chat forward. So basically that's it. And if you want to be active again, let us know, and we should be able to add you back to the chat without a problem. If you guys have any questions, like I said, please let me know. That's it.
Sweet. Thank you, Anie, for taking the time just to detail that out. And I know that we have a lot of active PvPers in here, and I do agree with you as far as like utilizing the PvP chat more, because there's a lot of information out there that can be shared, and maybe it's not necessarily being shared, through the chats or in the correct chat itself. I know that there's been a few times where I've tried to redirect chats or conversations to the PvP chat that happen in the main chat, because it is something specific to PvP or things in general. But I do feel like that there's a lot of a push for PvP right now. Even for myself, I find myself focusing on that for sure. What I wanted to do now is open up the floor. I've don't have any more topics that I'm aware of that I'm gonna touch on right now. I'm probably forgetting some things, but I wanted to open up the floor to everyone, even in the Twitch stream, to see if they have any questions, comments, or concerns. Then
I have a
please
question.
take it away.
About the PvP chat. Define active, because I know I don't talk in the PvP chat often, but I read everything and obtain a lot of my information from just reading the PvP chat.
Right.
Is that considered not active?
Solar, you're very active. You write on the chat. Now, one of the things that I told Private, and I keep telling him, we can't forget that it is a PvP clan. I'm not a PvP, I'm sorry, a playing clan, a gaming clan. So I will have, I do want everybody to learn how to play PvP, or try to learn how to play PvP. Try to learn from what we're going to try to do with the clinics. If you guys have any ideas of what you like a tournament, try to get tournaments set up. Now I do want you guys to try to learn. I'm not sure. I know you know how to play PvP, Solar, but that's the whole, the whole thing about being active. If we're doing some clinics, if you don't know how to PvP, I would like you to join that and try to learn. Care and learn. That's one of the biggest things that I can push. But no, you're active.
Cool. I just wasn't sure because I learn a lot about different weapons that are good in PvP by reading the PvP chat and seeing what everybody else likes to do. I don't always comment. I don't always say something about it. Sometimes I'll go days without saying anything in the PvP chat, but I am there paying attention to everything. So I just wasn't sure if that was considered. I'll say something in the PvP chat every day. That's not a problem. I'm just curious.
What I want from you is to say, okay, or from anybody that if we put information about a gun, is to say, okay, I tried it, and this is my opinion on it, and that's pretty much information, and healthy information, and it helps everybody learn. Okay, that might be the gun that I like to use, or that I just want everybody to be active and just to show more and care more. And it's going there. This past week has been awesome. It's been very active. And I know there's an event going on, but hopefully the clinics will keep it somewhat active.
Cool.
Okay.
That's all I got.
Did anybody have anything else? Questions, comments, concerns?
I have a question. It's Rip. Regarding the PvP, when it's a clinic, is it like you're doing a clinic, is it going to be you, Private, and 5 other people, or is it going to be you and 1 other person?
My plan is, I know that I can't take everyone into, it really depends on how many people sign up, I guess, because it will be up on the PvP sign up. I believe that, right, Anaki?
Yes. Starting tomorrow, there will be sign-ups with training with Private at the time that he's available. Yes.
And I was thinking about it. I was thinking about it really hard, and I was like, man, what's the first thing that people think about when they're like, oh, Warlock? And the first thing that I've always heard is like, the jump sucks. That's the first thing that I hear from everyone who's ever attempted to play a Warlock. So my first thought was, depending on how many people I have, I would take them all into a vault of glass, clear out the first space, and make them practice jumping from the bottom of that ravine to the top as fast as humanly possible, and just kind of show them that it is possible to get places quickly with a Warlock, whether they believe it or not. And just that, I don't know, that was just my first thought as far as just when people think about Warlocks. I know that might be something that they think, the jump sucks, I don't know how to jump with a Warlock.
What if you use Blink?
Well, if you use Blink, then
Blink is beautiful.
Training with directional, I know I've seen a lot of people hey, I use Blink, and then they just blink off the map. I don't know. And it's...
Oh, Jesus gods.
It's a little frightening.
What'd I do?
Contributing to the Twitch chat, I believe.
Yeah, Sorry.
What? Oh God, I just read it. Jesus. Okay.
Now I gotta see what the
But yeah, I mean, I think that depending on who signs up, if they're available in that time, I mean, and I'm not saying that we wouldn't be in PvP doing things, because I'm all for, definitely taking people into Rumble or 6v6s with just a team of warlocks. That would be awesome. And just like throwing grenades and like burning people and making them run and stuff like that, and just showing people like how aggressive you can be as a warlock.
I mean, that's kind of like why I'm asking that question, because obviously my logical interpretation would be like, okay, it's a warlock clinic with private, so I'm expecting to see just warlocks, right? Because there's no point in it's just going to be different. Like talking about Viking Funeral as a good selectable perk, and probably people would hate that perk, but whatever. Yeah, use it, don't use it, whatever, it's your own opinion. But there's no point coming in with a Titan and talking about electric grenades
We'll have. I'm sorry. We'll have Titan.
Yeah, that's exactly the point that I'm making. Is like, if it's a warlock, it's all going to be warlock, which I think is great. I mean, for me, I know, like, I'm just wanting to know for myself, because I'm learning a lot. I'm enjoying it. So, yeah, I just wanted to know, is it going to be a team of 5 or 3, or how do I have to watch this sign up? Do I have to watch it closely, or can I go, okay, you know what, I'll see who wants to sign up, and then I'll sign up like one of the, like number 4 or 5, or do I have to be number 2? That's all I want to know.
Yeah, no, my initial plan is like I would base the curriculum, so to speak, around the number of people that I have, and if it came down to it, we might split up into 2 groups of 3, but I would still be directing the flow, or things like that, if we could get people in a specific area to just like practice certain things. I think the first thing on my mind is just jumping. And I immediately thought, I can take 6 people into a vault of glass, clear out the first area, and then just have them practice jumping for like maybe 10 minutes or so, or 15 minutes, and then we can talk about other things as well, builds, subclasses, specific exotics for the warlock, just get into it, just nitty gritty.
Right. So. Thanks. That makes sense.
Sweet. Floor's open.
Private. Private. Miss DJ
you guys
asks,
go for it.
how long will the clinic be? Like each section, like 30 minutes, an hour, or play it by ear? What are you thinking?
I'm thinking 30 minutes to an hour, depending on first off how many people we have, and then secondly, how detailed we get into it. If one thing leads to another, I mean, I know that when you're teaching things or learning in general, like you can go from like 20 minutes to like an hour easily, so that's kind of hard to quantify, but I'm hoping for 30 minutes to an hour. That's my goal. 30 minutes to an hour. Hopefully that answers your question, Stiza.
Cool.
But Rip, you were gonna say something else before that.
No, I just think the clinics are. This is only one aspect of it, right? In our case, just the clinics. There's going to be kind of trying to get it more active, in the sense that the way that we do raids, you want to do like an hour to 2 hour session of like a 6-man fire team or a 3-man fire team in PvP, right?
See, I wanted to actually do try to get people to. This will be next week. See if we can get people to control, get 2 teams, and I was also thinking about the whole movement that Private was doing with the whole skirmish and trying to team up with other Ravens and go 3v3. That would be awesome. I had a lot of fun whenever we did it. Stuff like that. Just keep it active when there's no events. But here comes Iron Banner, so So that's what we love to do. So that's gonna be a lot of fun too. So.
Yes.
Yep.
Speaking of Iron Banner, that comes back the 23rd, right? Have they announced which game type it's going to be this time?
I do not believe they have.
Okay.
Do not.
I was thinking maybe if there's enough time, we have the week. I know we're doing the Warlock Clinic next week, but maybe if we find out on the Thursday this week in Destiny update or whatever, if say, hey, we're doing Control, maybe we can have like a weekend, like freshen your Control objective skill practice clinic thing. We can shorten the title if you want, but like once we find out the game mode, maybe we can practice that, because I know when it was Rift, I think Private or somebody tried to get some Rift practice in before the actual Iron Banner, and I think it would be good for whatever the mode is, whether it's Clash, Control, Rift, or they throw in a new one, which would be crazy. But just to get some practice in before Iron Banner, just so we're ready to go once that Tuesday rolls around.
I think that's a great idea.
Yeah, that'll be awesome.
So, just an idea.
Sweet. Alright, well. Floor's open, guys. If anybody has any questions, comments, or concerns, feel free.
I have to leave in 5 minutes.
So I have to leave. Well, do you have anything else then?
Nope, just a heads up, so if I just all of a sudden disappear, you're not like, alrighty then.
Oh, I think that was a great 10th town hall meeting. If no one has anything.
I have something else. Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off. But
no, go ahead.
Quick. At our last town hall meeting, I mentioned just briefly the Raven Roost and how it was something we started back in October. Cool way to see where all the ravens hail from and where we call home. And I made a post last week just asking people to comment on it with their city and state or city and country if they're out of the U.S. And we got a really good response. We're up to 51 ravens are on the map out of our current 92 full-fledged ravens. So that's really awesome, more than half. I'd like to keep going too and try and get as many members on the map as possible. So I'm gonna right now post the link in the Twitch chat so you can actually see the map of who we have now, and you can kind of, it's basically a Google map that just puts a pin where every Raven's hometown is, or where they're living currently. And if you don't see your name on the map, it's because you didn't give me a city and state. It's not mandatory or anything. If you don't want to give us your city and state, that's fine. But if you do, you can private message me, Mike Pat Kill, on the Line app, and just let me know city and state, and I'll upload it to the map. So you say, hey, that guy lives next door. Let's hang out if we're ever not playing Destiny. But yep, that's it. That's all I wanted to say. So yeah, if you want to get your name on the list, just send me a message. And Mud, it's not a trap. I'm not trying to pinpoint people's locations for any nefarious reasons.
We're not stalking any of our ravens.
We're not stalking. It's just cool to see like where everybody lives.
Yes.
I stalk. So.
No,
like
Rev.
A stalker. Exactly. Oh wait, no, not like that. Not like that.
Question.
Negative.
I have a question about that.
Sure.
Are we removing members that are no longer with us? From that map?
Yeah, it is just current members, and I'm keeping the list up to date. Yep.
Okay, that was it.
Yep. Any other questions along with that? Raven Roost.
No, it's a fantastic idea, and thanks for taking it over. I know Super Ninja Evan originally started it, and then he's kind of hasn't been as active recently, but I appreciate you taking that over and just kind of revamping it. So, but yeah, if there's nothing else, guys, I want to thank everyone for joining us for the Ravens 10th Town Hall meeting. And with that, I'd like to say thank you and happy Valentine's Day again. And everyone say good night, all right?
Good night.
Good night, guys.
Thank you for watching.
Love you all.